has been quite some time since I last played this game, and I figured it would make for an interesting ASMR video. So, as you can see, we are on the world map, and we are not changing any of the rules. So I'm just gonna dive right into this and hopefully not completely embarrass myself with my American education. And I don't know how many rounds of this I'm going to play, but we'll see how it goes. So let's begin. Alright, I don't know what it is, but my senses are telling me we're in America. So now it's time to see how well I know my home country. And my immediate vibe I'm getting from this is either like up here, right? Or like up here. So hard to say for sure. Can't really get a read on the license plates, but they do look yellow. And like, I know New York has yellow license plates. That's not really helping. And I've also just noticed that we don't have a time limit, so I don't know if that's by default now or if perhaps I messed something up, but we're just gonna roll with it. Well, that doesn't help me. That's an 800 number. Let's see. I would really love to find like a utility truck or something. But I'm just not getting anything. Maybe the school bus up here will have some information. Okay, it says Jersey on it, so I think we may be in Patterson, New Jersey. Shout out to Patterson, New Jersey. Now, I don't have the best eyes for this kind of thing, so I may not see it right away. Let me zoom in just a little bit more. I don't want to go too crazy, because I'm probably just going to guess and try to hedge my bets, I suppose. I know East Rutherford is somewhere up here. I don't think it's near there, but there is also a chance that I've possibly missed it. So I think I'm just gonna throw my guess. My gut, and you should always trust your gut. My gut is telling me to just throw it up here somewhere. There we go. Alright, so my gut was correct. It was actually in New York is where the bus was, so maybe a school trip or something. But no matter. We'll take those points. Okay. Let's see here. We've got plenty of signs. There's actually a lot of English there. And then a different language. I am by no means an expert in languages. Okay, the Asian Games 2018. Oh, Jakarta. We're in Jakarta. Possibly Jakarta is down here. So that's gonna be our guess. We're just gonna throw. Okay, we were not in Jakarta. We were in over here. But that's fine. I jumped to conclusions a little too quickly, but I'll take that. I'll take that. All right, we're in America again. But where in America? This could be essentially anywhere. There's some signs up here, so we're gonna go check these out, see if it enlightens us. Okay, we are on Interstate 55. which is how does the interstate system work again? I think it's over here. Yes, there it is. Okay. Does this say anything else that we can gather? It tells us we have an exit to Interstate 44, but that's not overly helpful. But, we know the general area. Does this tell us literally anything? It tells us that takes us to Illinois. So, if that's, what direction is it? Okay, so this is north. So we are south of Illinois, perhaps. Where did 55 go? Okay, 55 is here. 55 is here. Do we see 45? Do we see 45? We see 40. So 45 should be like up here, but I don't see it. Let's look for more information if we can. That doesn't tell me anything. See, the problem is, right, I'm not good at, okay, we're under the freeway now. I'm not good at GeoGuessr because I don't know my languages and I don't know my area codes. So I'm basically going in completely blind on a lot of this. But I think that makes it more entertaining in a way. I mean, this building, really cool. This definitely feels like the South. Remax. Retro mini golf. Oh, that says St. Louis right there, doesn't it? Yeah, okay. So we're in St. Louis, which is over here. Now, I think we're like leaving St. Louis. So we just need to find where is 55 is over here. How far south of St. Louis are we? At least I think we're south of St. Louis. I think I'm just gonna throw it down like here and take a guess. Okay, we were much further north than I thought we were actually. Like way further north. Not my best effort. I've actually been to St. Louis. Granted, it was a long time ago, but I've been to St. Louis one singular time. So I feel like I should have done better there, but now, is this Hawaii? Is it? I mean, it's definitely like, it's southern hemisphere for sure. I'm seeing a lot of English here. Can't really make out too much of that, but I think this is Hawaii. It's my first guess, at least. Yeah, I feel like this is Hawaii. Let's see here. Let's see, do I recognize anything else? There's a Google logo. Interesting for sure. Like, my gut is telling me Hawaii, but this still could be like somewhere in Indonesia, I think, is another area that comes to mind. They got RC Cola, Pepsi Max, it looks like. Now see, that's very interesting because that is not a dollar symbol. So now that makes me think this is in fact not Hawaii, and is instead like somewhere over here. But I don't think I'm gonna get much more than that. And the third thing that I don't know a lot about is currency. funsies. So I may completely embarrass myself with this guess, but I am going to say that we are somewhere in the Philippines, and I'm just gonna throw my guess down there. Okay, all right, not bad. I'll take that. I'll take that. All right, this is Europe. Very clearly Europe, and immediately looking at this, I want to say it's England. I mean, there's the flag of the United Kingdom, so UK somewhere, but I do want to say that it is somewhere in England, but where in England? You guys want to go get a tattoo? Let's go get a tattoo. We may have something here. Sully Oak City Center. Northfield. Yeah, I have no idea where any of these places are, but I mean, you know, England is small enough that I could probably just throw a guess down in London and get decent points on it, but I don't know where any of these places are. Sorry to offend my UK viewer base. I've been to London. Wonderful time out in London. I have nothing against the country. I just don't know where any of your stuff is. I also went to Oxford. When I was out in London, we took a train to Oxford. Very fun. Greatly enjoyed myself. I even took a bunch of pictures that maybe one day I'll show off on the channel, because it's some of the best work that I've ever done as a photographer. Not that I'm a photographer much anymore, but some of the best work I ever did was while I was out in London, and I have no idea where Northfield is, and like the towns are just so bunched together, especially down in like this area that's like I could really be just scrolling around forever if I want to, but I think I'm just gonna hedge my bets and like put it somewhere here. I think. Okay, it was over in Birmingham. I mean, granted, it's not. It wasn't Northfield specifically that I was in. I just saw that on a sign and was looking at for guidance, but I'd say, all in all, we did not have too bad of a round. Alright, so let's go again. And off to a mildly depressing start. What is this? Is that French? I don't think so. I don't know. But this is some kind of animal thing, animal pen. I am at an absolute loss right now as to what on earth this could possibly be. Or where on earth this could possibly be, I suppose, is the correct turn of phrase that I should be using. God in heaven, this could be anywhere. I mean, I see some mountains out in the distance. So, like, you know, that narrows it down a little bit, but you know, there are probably some GeoGuessr pros out there that already know where we are based on the color of the grass or something, but I, for one, am extremely uncertain. So let's see here. That's very neat looking there. I like the spooky holes. I don't think this is Mexico, but it's like it feels sort of southern hemisphere. And like that language I saw back there on that gate was either Spanish or French or Portuguese or something. Pepsi sign. I think that's a Pepsi sign. Can I read it? No, it just says Pepsi. I'm seeing a lot of motorbikes. So, I think it's hard for me because I'm very unfamiliar with places like this. What do we have here? Okay, so it's I think that's Spanish. I think that is Spanish. I can vaguely make stuff out there, but not enough to. Hold on, let's look at this license plate. Is that the flag of Mexico on the license plate? It might be. It might be. It could very well be. Yeah, I mean that looks like the flag of Mexico on the license plate there on that Jeep. I don't want that to sway my vote, or not my vote, my guess, too heavily and turn out to be wrong. But it's entirely possible that this is Mexico somewhere. Oh, but what do we have here? Is that an old beetle? Where did it go? Oh, there's a sign. Hold on, is that sign? I'm not getting. We have an address here, I think. 2011, November 2011. I think that says the 30th of November 2011. So this is absolutely ancient, but I think I'm just gonna chuck my thing down here in Mexico. Okay, it was very southern Mexico, which I suppose I should have guessed, but that's my bad. Where? Okay. So I've deduced something very important. This is not America. It is absolutely gorgeous, though, wherever this is. This might be Canada, maybe. That looks like a Canadian street sign, but my goodness, this is gorgeous. I would love to drive here. Good Lord, this is beautiful. Wow. I mean, I have driven on roads like this before, and it is. God, it is so pleasant. And that is a Peugeot, I think, which I don't think they have much of in Canada, so that means this is likely Europe somewhere. And if I had to guess, it's somewhere like France, or somewhere around there. Like just the way the terrain looks. Like I'm thinking this is like here in this region, possibly. But I'm gonna keep my options open for now. I'm hoping to find some semblance of a language. Of course, I probably should have paid more attention to what direction or what side of the road that guy was driving in, and that I believe is French. I believe. I'm not, again, absolutely hopeless when it comes to languages, but maybe we'll get some more clarity here. Let's see. That's Italian. I think. Yeah, I like. I'm much more confident is Italian than it is French after seeing all of this. I think that is Italian, which is great because I want to visit Italy one day. I would love to go and spend some time in Italy. If this is Italy, of course, and there's a distinct possibility that it is, but again, I don't want to get this stuff wrong and make a fool of myself. That'd be ridiculous. But I think it's Italy. But like this looks French to me. Is the problem? I don't know. It's maybe there's some more clarity to be gained somewhere further down the road. Okay. Yeah, I mean that's definitely Italian. I think like I don't want to be so definitive about it if I'm wrong, but like I'm fairly certain that's Italian, and this looks. I mean, this is beautiful down here too. Holy Lord. Acaria. That sounds Italian, and that sounds like it'd be like down here somewhere. I think I just have to make a guess. I don't want to spend, too much time on one place, but I think we are in Italy. This is definitely Italian, I think. Yeah, it's Italian. Okay, so where is. Like, this is either way down here or, like, way up in here somewhere. I don't know my Italian geography, like, at all, but considering the terrain we're in, I'm gonna say it's north. We have the A3 road, A7, A4, A9, A35. I don't know how roads work in Italy, to be fair, but we have the A7, the A1, A13, A28. Goodness gracious, I am hopeless here. Like, my only real experience with Italy outside of, like, movies and stuff is playing European Truck Simulator, and I haven't played that in forever, so granted, I don't know if that's the most accurate thing in the world, so I'm just gonna make a guess again. Don't want to spend an eternity in one place, so I'm gonna guess right up here. And oh my god, my initial assumption that it was down in the south was correct. I should have trusted. My god, we were way off. I apologize to any Italians that may be watching. This is America, I believe. What's this flag here? Can I even see it? Is that a Detroit Red Wings flag? Is it? Hold on. I can't see. Let's see. Do we get a better look going backwards? No, not at all. Not even slightly. Why did it have to be a windy day today? That's unfortunate. I think that's a Detroit Red Wings flag. Of course, we have a 540 area code, which I know. I watched a CGP Grey video, so I know generally the 5s should be like like here, I think. I'm just gonna guess Detroit. You know, I like this is in stark contrast to, when we were in Italy, obviously, but I'm gonna guess Detroit. It wasn't even close. What is this? Hollins, Virginia. Not even remotely close. Oh well. Okay, this is Europe again, I think. Don't know the language at all. I can't even fathom a guess. Let's see. Okay, this makes me think it's like Scandinavian. So this could be like Sweden or something. Maybe I'm off. I don't know. Let's see. And it is very windy outside today. It's been windy for months. I swear to God, we haven't had a day this year where it hasn't just been windy as all get up. So I apologize if you can hear some wind coming through the window. But yet this feels like somewhere up here, maybe. I think I'm just gonna go like here. Okay, that wasn't bad. That was not bad at all. It was a bit farther north, closer to Stockholm, but I'm gonna take that one. This is. What is happening here? I don't know. This is. This is a tricky one. I mean, we got a Subaru with no front plate, so this is like Tennessee or something, maybe. I don't know if Tennessee has no front plate requirement. I think Montana does. But yeah, I think this is like somewhere in the south. Florida, I think, also doesn't have a front license plate requirement. Things get weird over here, okay? There's so much inconsistency in America, just between the states. But, this could be Florida, it could be, well, I say it could be Florida, but I don't know for certain if that's true. But, could be like Tennessee, I think, or like Mississippi maybe doesn't have a front plate requirement. I don't think. Hold on. Alberta Avenue. Are we in Canada? That can't be right. Alberta Avenue Community. There's just no way. There's no way we're in Canada. Right? I don't think we have black street signs like that anywhere that I can think of. And I don't think we use signs like that. And we're not too, up to date on things like bike lanes, but it's just like rural Canada. The signs don't look right to be Canada. And of course the Google images are quite varied. For some reason I want to say Canada and I want to say like Montreal or something. I don't know where Montreal is. But screw it. Let's just chuck something down like in Winnipeg. Why not? Okay, it was in Edmonton, but it was Canada. Alright, that was a bit shocking. Would not have guessed Canada initially. But let's play one more round and see if we can beat our high score. This pretty. I like having trees. Is this Italy again? I mean, we're on the... Wait a minute. I don't know. Like, is it Italy? I don't know what that is up there. That looks interesting. We've got EU plates, for sure. It's got the little blue at the end. I think I need to just find a, something that gives me some inclination of where we are. Mr. Bus, do you have a single thing to give me? No. Okay, let's see. Let's keep going. .pt. Oh god, what on earth could PT be? PT. That's actually remarkably unhelpful because I have no idea what PT could possibly be the country's tag of. Oh, wait. Does it say? No, it just gives me PT again. PT. I mean, like, that could be a misleading thing, right? Like, it could be from another country. Unless, of course, somehow I'm not in the EU, despite all these cars having the little blue on the edge of the license plate that says EU. God, where on earth could PT possibly be from? I don't think PL is Poland. Would it be Portugal? PT. I think it's our best guess. Is Portugal. Okay, it was. And it was like directly in Lisbon too, which I should have just done. But well, this is a pleasant. What a pleasant place to be in some dump. Some absolute, just depressing, garbage-filled dump. This is angry. This makes me angry. And, let's see here. Yeah, that doesn't help me, like, at all. Is there anything this way? Probably not. Is there anything? This is 274 going right, so I think if we go left, we may have better luck. But what does this say right here? Yeah, it just says 274. Okay. Let's see. Do we have any luck going this way? I mean, I have no basis. I have nothing to work from here. I think vaguely it's in Europe somewhere. No idea where. That's about all I've got. So we're just gonna spend a little bit of time trying to see if we find anything out here. Any semblance of, that almost looks like a dragon there. That tree. So that's pretty interesting. But, I'm not getting, like, goodness me, this is truly baffling. This is probably gonna be the worst guess of today, so I am gonna go. I'm just gonna chuck it in Austria, Alright, you know what? I'll take it. Okay, this looks American. Yeah, there's our, confirmation this is America. But where in America? I'm getting, like, vaguely Midwest vibes from this. Though that doesn't look quite right. Let's see. We've got a camper. does this say? Nothing of importance. But yeah, like this feels like the Midwest. Like vaguely feel. I don't think we're gonna get anything going this way. Actually, let's go back a bit. Yeah, I mean this feels like Indiana. I've never been to Indiana, so I don't know what that feels like, but this looks like what I imagine Indiana to look like. Getting nothing from that license plate there. Ooh, what do we have? Do we have something of usefulness? IA is Iowa, I think. Yeah, Iowa. So, city of Maxwell, Iowa. Not that I know where that is, so I'm gonna hedge. My bets. I'm gonna say it's over in the Cedar Rapids area. Let's see. Like, you know what? It was closer to Des Moines, but I will take those points. Alright, next stop. Is this Japan? I think we're in Japan somewhere. And I'm gonna warn you right now, audience. The area of the world that I know the absolute least about is this area right here. I don't know anything about Korea. I don't know anything about China. I don't know anything about Japan. I know our involvement in the world wars, you know, as a nation, as a country. That much I understand. Everything after that, not a clue. I don't know the geography of these places. I don't know what kind of cars they drive. Nothing. So, I will more than likely embarrass myself here, but maybe this says something. Oh, it's gone. Hello, little funky car. I don't even know what brand that is. Oh, okay, and now I don't know where we are. I'm gonna guess southern Japan. That's my guess. Alright, not bad. It was way over here, but I'm gonna take it. Next. Well, that right there is certainly something. Now, we got yellow license plates. We've got a cab that says NYC with the Transit Authority logo. This is a really, really tough one here. Let's see. We're on 66th and New York. I believe we are in Manhattan. I believe. Don't quote me. Something University there. Rockefeller University. I think we're in Manhattan somewhere. I haven't been to New York in forever, so I don't know exactly, but I think this is Manhattan. And, you know, I love New York too. Like, New York was just incredible, so we're on York Avenue and 66th. We are on that exact corner, and I think that's somewhere in Manhattan. I think, let's see. I need just to take a look very quickly. I mean, if it is Manhattan, it's probably like more upper Manhattan. 16th, 18th, 27th, oh god. 38th, 48th, 57th, 59th, 66th, and York. 65th. I don't know where York is. I don't think it's down here. 66th and York Park, Lexington. Now it's just unreadable. there's the Rockefeller University right there. Perfect. 5,000 points. Beautiful. You'll love to see. I was within 6 yards. So we will take it as our final guess and our final round of the game. So I hope you found this video relaxing. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I didn't embarrass myself too badly. And as always, I thank you very much for watching, and I hope to speak with you all again soon. Goodbye for now.